What is up, guys? Welcome back. I say that, but I did not wake up this morning feeling like P. Diddy. Some of you will get that. Yes, this is an umbrella. It's pouring down rain. I don't have rain gear. I don't really need it anymore. Most of what I'm doing is in the barn. Tell you guys, it's always a struggle in the video to be authentic and then also not be a complainer, but I'm gonna complain. So I don't know what happened, but our subscribership has not moved since last Saturday. At this point, it is Thursday, and I woke up this morning and it actually went backwards by one. So we were at 498, woke up this morning at 497. So, bummer. But I have goats, and we're gonna go see them. It's supposed to rain like this all day. There's actually fog in the air. I think it's gonna be like 60 today. Still snow on the ground where it was so compacted from the freezing rain, sleet, and then snow. It just turned into ice as it melted during the day, and then it refroze at night. It just turned straight to ice. Getting a little concerned about my creek. Show you guys. It's a bit higher than I like it. It's clearing the goat bridge pretty easily. It's a bit tight on my man pallet bridge. Once I take care of the goats, I'll probably just pull that bridge up. This flow is not good. That right there is the goat path. That's where the goats walk every time they leave the barn and come to the field. And the water is just eroding. There's no grass there now, so they've worn the grass off, and now the water is just eroding the dirt away there. Got these flushed out where they're draining. Whoa, about fell down. This is solid ice. Needless to say, the girls will not be coming outside today. I put this plastic down here to keep the mud from coming up in the winter. I need to get it out of here, but it worked really well. But I'll pull it up in the spring. It's the first time I've ever done that, and probably the last. Oh, that's not good. Alright guys, I'm going to put this down. I'll have to clean up this. I got to get this water flowing out of here. If that gets higher than that barn lip, it'll start coming inside, and it's already higher than it is. It's already higher than the barn lip because there's a spring here. There's a spring there. There's a spring right up there. Oof, okay.
Two hours later.
And welcome back. I'm officially soaking wet. Can't exactly dig trenches with an umbrella. Explain what I did and then I'll show you, because camera, I don't know what's happening with my whatever. So this trench along here actually sheds water really well during almost any time of the year. Occasionally we'll get a super duper heavy rain in the summer that'll kind of clog it up a bit. Generally clean it out once a year right before spring, just to make sure that it's got good flow. Problem we're experiencing, well, let me just show you the rest of this. The problem we're dealing with is we had so much ice and snow build up. All that snow and ice compacted into just a layer of ice, probably 3-4 inches thick. And then yesterday rolls around, it's like 57, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and just started to melt. So the soil's, not only is the top layer of soil frozen, so there's no water really going in or being absorbed, but that's frozen. So all that melt off, runoff has nowhere to go but downhill to the creeks. And then started raining last night about 9 o'clock. Has been raining pretty much since then, off and on, pretty heavy sometimes, and it is going to keep raining all day. So what I did was cleared this trench, got that water flowing down and out. I rerouted this spring and that spring. I just kind of broke up the little streams so they weren't all converging in one place. So now I have two little streams coming from this spring down and around. That's moving down around the barn that way. There's about a spring every, not really, there's a couple here, there's one down there, and then as you go through there, there's about 5 before you get up to where we store our hay bales. More importantly, these springs needed to be diverted around the barn. I'm not gonna say it wasn't fun and quite satisfying to divert the water and get it flowing like a little kid playing in the mud. So now I got, this is okay over here. This is well below the, I don't know if you can see the water flowing across the edge of the barn there, but that's well below the baseboard of the barn. So it'll flow down around and away from the barn. I'm gonna come back out here when I'm done with this video and just cut a little trench along there to get it away from the barn and get it moving that way. This is a big convergence point. This situation here, this water was flowing down and turning left and running right under the buck barn. I think one of my bricks down there has settled out a bit due to just the soil softening, so I'm gonna have to get under there as soon as I can and get that jacked up and support that a little better than what I'm doing now. But all this flow coming around the barn, it was just too much to even go into this little drain tile, so I kind of helped divert a little bit of it around the outside of it. You see the ice layer right there? It just will not go away. The water's cutting through it, that's for sure. And you guys already saw this just flowing down this path like crazy. Every little break in the rain though helps lower the creek a bit. That's what I'm talking about. There's water running out of the ground right there. From where, I have no idea. I know this is a waterway right here because pigs used to utilize that to soften the dirt so they could dig a little waller. Oh yeah, we're down a good 8-10 inches of water flow under that bridge there, so that's good. Just that little break in the rain, but it'll be back. I am getting cold because I am soaked. Come on, girls. Move, move, move. It's not food, you silly potatoes. I was gonna clean up the hay off the floor. I already started doing my morning sweep, and the girls, actually Sir Fluffington, wherever he is, he was running and fell, slipped, and he spooked a couple other girls when he fell down, Brosie and Puddin', and they were both slipping and sliding, trying to run away from the danger, perceived danger. So I'm gonna leave hay down on the floor this morning so nobody falls. I put some diatomaceous earth over there and then, God, can you guys see I mean, I know it's 100% humidity because it's raining, but can you see like the fog, the haze in the air? It's crazy. Well, I forgot my other battery and I'm gonna have to run back to the house. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. Goat baby mamas and their baby bumps, part 47. The lovely H came over yesterday and she was able to feel babies moving around inside little custard. Only we have 31 days. By the time you guys see this, we will be 29 days out from babies. From this lovely little lady over here, Miss Sugar Pie. She has really sweetened up quite a bit since she's pregnant, which they all tend to do that. Even the crazy wild child goat Sprinkles kind of calms down, gets really friendly. Just happy to have somebody come over and hang out with her when she's in labor. This is Sugar Pie and she is expected to go first. There should be no issue with anybody having babies before her because she is on March 20th and Puddin' is on the 28th. So even if she does go her 5 days, basic rule of thumb, 145 to 155 days. The way we breed, you guys can go back and check out our breeding videos. We put the girl in the stall, we put the boy in with her. We know 100% that she was bred in exactly the day that she was bred. So there's no question of was she bred within this 7 days or this. Some people will put their buck in with their does for a couple weeks and then they'll say, okay, we have this 2-week window, which works great. But we like to know exactly what day they're roughly exactly. So 145 to 155 days. So we know we put her in on X date. We know her due date is March 20th plus or minus 5 days. Sheep are actually the same. We have confirmed breeding of little mama at a minimum and she would be due around March 11th, but I don't think either one of them are pregnant, as I said the last video, because I don't think little man's getting it done. So we know when she's going to give birth and we'll kind of come hang out, checking ligaments, watching for signs of her being in labor. You can see the contractions on their stomach walls. You can see them having contractions. Tail ligaments is your biggest, best friend. So we'll be checking tail ligaments. We're getting ready to copper everybody. And then we're getting ready to give the moms that need their CD and T vaccine. We'll get that at 4 weeks before they give birth. So she'll be getting her soon, pretty much probably this weekend. That way she can pass some of that to the baby, and then we don't have to give the babies theirs until 4 to 8 weeks. I think, I have to double check that, 4 to 8 weeks after they're born. It's always best to let mom transfer over everything she can as far as immunity goes. Hey, you guys are looking a little sheepish over there. What's the deal, man? You gonna get these ladies taken care of or what? I'm so happy with your progress. I am. I still don't want to fight you. What's up, big boy? Got a couple little scurs right there, friend. Scurs are when they're disbudded and they have a little bit of horn regrowth. It's not generally a full horn, but you do have a couple buds there, my friend. I'll keep an eye on those, make sure they don't curl around and grow into a skull or anything like that. Oh, Bobo. Oh, that's sweet, Rosie. This little goober, I had the man door opened over there because I was going in and out, and I didn't think any of the girls would go out in A, the rain, and B, the giant ice patch that's right outside that door. Sweet little Rosie, she ran right out there. She was standing on the ice, wobbling like a baby deer. Hi, Miss Custard. Mama said she felt your babies yesterday. You're getting a little beard. You are, look at that little beard. Look at your little beard. Those hormones kick in and their beards just go full blast. A big boy. I know, do you just need the attention today? You're getting matted. I don't know, baby dolls are just like, why are you so dirty and the girls are fairly clean? Is this what we want to do? I can't just stand here with the camera in your face for 20 minutes. Can I get that ear? Oh, goodness. I know, I caused this. Yes, okay. Keep that wool out of your eyes. This is the best we've ever done, isn't it? Oh, little buddy, you gonna go to sleep? All right, camera hog. That's enough. Are you gonna come get some too? To what do I owe this? Great. Okay, well, okay. I can pet her too. You little chunky man. This is unusual. Hi, what are you doing? Okay, this is not unusual. Hi, Miss Rosie. And update on Ambrosia, guys. 100% she was in heat yesterday. You can tell because when I come over in the morning, she's screaming bloody murder to get out of that stall. And as soon as I let her out, she runs straight out. Well, she ran to the edge of the porch yelling for the boys because she wasn't gonna go out into the snow. There was snow on the ground yesterday. I mean, there's still snow on the ground today, but I'm all over the place, guys. I know. There's my little waterway. I cut for the boys, get it away from their house. See that one concrete block back on that corner is leaning downhill. Cut this trench to keep the water moving that way. It was flowing down and turning and running right down underneath the barn, right under that concrete block. The other one's leaning a little bit too. I'm concerned when the soil thaws out and everything gets mush. I don't know what it's called around here. February, March, basically the top inch and a half, 2 inches of soil, just it's like pudding. You can't drive on it, can't walk on it. Can, but it's sinky and gross. So I'm afraid when that softens up over there under their barn that it's gonna cause some issues with that barn settling out. This will be the second year that it's been there, so not sure. We'll see. We'll get it sorted, check it for level, jack it up. Okay, let's go around everybody. Little baby Custard. Look at her little chunky baby bump. Oh, the baby bump. Lunch is on the left, baby's on the right. I know you're not gonna let me feel for babies with the camera with one hand. This is Miss Puddin'. Hi, I just want to feel your babies. I just want to feel your babies. So that's what Puddin' is looking like. This is Muffin. I don't know why I always call you Puddin', my love. I know, okay. So Muffin, Puddin', that's what she is just, boop. She's only 2 days ahead of Muffin. But if she has more babies in there, or if she has bigger babies in there, this is Sugar Pie. Now, I've told you guys this before. She doesn't show out on the sides. She doesn't get real, like, okay, example. Volleyball, volleyball. Beach ball. She is what I guess people refer to as deep-bodied. She just gets big all over and those babies kind of hang down more towards the ground. Streusel is kind of the same way. Last year though, she kind of blew up in all directions and then everything had to come out to the sides. Miss Tic Tac, you gonna let me pet you? Can I get your spot again? You have the best worst reaction to that of any goat. And then Miss Streusel, the queen bee. If you guys want due dates for all the girls, you can go back and watch. I'll pop it at the end. And then Cookie, I don't know if she's sympathy pregnant, if she's chunky. I mean, you could 100% look at her and say, oh yeah, she's definitely pregnant and gonna have babies soon. You look no different than Puddin'. But there's just no way. There's no way. Maybe. So Cookie, thank you. Sprinkles. Just a little beach bully. Ambrosia. pudding, muffin, sugar pie, sweet custard, Big Mama Strews, and sweet little hey Crazy Cakes, I just wanted to take your picture. And Tic Tac. Sir Fluffington, the fluffiest of all. Tez. I know you girls are gonna run away. You still don't. Come here. Come here. I can look at their bodies and tell you that they just don't look. They don't look pregnant. She's the best looking sheep we have. Look at her body. That is the update on all the little ladies and the big ladies. Oh, what I totally screwed up in a video was our big-bodied girls, our dairy-looking girls, our small girls, and our medium girl. I was starting to talk about it, and then I do as I do, and I got distracted, and then our big-bodied girls are Streusel, Cookie, and Sugar Pie, and I just call them that because they're just overall massive comparatively. All their dimensions, all their proportions. Look at the size of her hoof. It doesn't look as big right here, but it's just a big Clydesdale looking hoof. Oh, are we doing shakes? We'll do a handshake. Okay, well, thank you. That's new. Can I have that other one? We'll just do handshakes. Hello, thank you. She's like, what are you doing? So big-bodied, big-hooved, big-bodied, big-hooved, and then Sugar Pie is the same. She doesn't have quite the massive hooves as the other girls, but she's built the same. And I think the reason, I'm not a professional, but I think the reason they call them dairy-looking, they kind of look like a Jersey cow. They get sunken in right here. They're a little hippie. Move your boob, move your booty boot. So Puddin' and Muffin are not only our best milkers, but let's not throw punches, but have that more dairy body. If you go look at like a picture of a Jersey cow, I'll just pop one in here, how they get sunken right here. They're a little hippie. You can see the kind of the hip bones a little bit more. Oh, I'm sorry. And then you have the medium girls, which is Sprinkles. She's just well proportioned all the way around. Not too big, not too small, not bulky. And Tic Tac is the other one that's medium-ish sized. And then you have our small girls, which is, everybody knows Sweet Rosie is tiny. If you see her side by side to Sugar Pie there, Sugar Pie's got a couple inches on her. She's just small bodied. She has thin legs. She's just small proportionally overall. And then there's Sweet Custard, sweet little Custard, who is just inside of breed standards for height. Hi, yes, you. And when I do her baby watch profile, I'm gonna get out the measuring stick and we'll give her a measure to see exactly where she falls. She's short from front to back, from butt to chest. She's short from top to bottom. She has skinny little legs. Hi. Did you think I was talking to you? What is this all about? You're very calm. You're so sweet sometimes. Where's your collar? Why is your collar missing? Oh, okay. Everybody has a collar. It just helps us be able to get a hold of them if we need to. And yours is missing. What'd you do with it? Shenanigans. That should be her name. Just straight up Shenanigans. It's either in here somewhere or I've scooped it up and tossed it. We'll have to remedy that. And we're gonna leave you guys with, go click all the buttons, like, subscribe, thumbs up, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a stranger, and Tiki's beautiful face. Bye. Nope, she just coughed up her cud for you. Alright guys, help us get our subscribers up. I don't know what else to do. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and then we'll go from there. Thanks guys, bye.